Okay, so I did say the football was over and I was going to stop talking about football, which I will. Didn't mean I was going to stop talking about sport entirely. The Open Golf is on at the moment, so this is the Open Golf weekend. It's in Sandwich at the links, and this is Sandwich, and there's no sign of it in the town. There's a one-way system. I thought I'd come and get a few pictures or see if something interesting was going on, and there's a one-way system and nothing else. I'm bit disappointed really. Last time, I think it was years ago, there was loads of posters and stuff everywhere, so a little bit disappointed there's nothing really to see. Oh well, never mind, I'll go around the other way and have a look. In the post I've also had some new posts come through, something else from Kidrobot and the Dunny people. This is a funny Godzilla. It's a little bit smaller than I thought it would be. I thought it would be bigger than this, to be honest. It's still got quite nice spines. It will go next to the Pokemons, I think, and the one Pokemon that's not a Pokemon, it's a Digimon, but it will go next to Jigglypuff. So to be fair, the nearer you get to the golf course, the more you see, of course. Then you see the signs, you see the parking, you see everything you expect to see, which I probably didn't expect to come this far, but oh well. Okay, so we sort of passed by the golf. We've seen it with the dash cam. I've been a few posh cars in the town. So there's been a lot more people in the town than normally would be, obviously. Towns are packed, there's cones everywhere, you can't park anywhere, you can't stop anywhere. This is on the nature reserve on the way out of Sandwich to Deal. So the actual golf, the Open and the golf course itself is actually behind me. Obviously you can't get near, there's only car parks, but that's about as far as you can get, which is fine. I haven't got a ticket to go to see the golf. It's after work, I wouldn't expect it, it's all finished for the day, so just passing by though. It's nice to see it occasionally, see what goes on.
You missed just that one.
In one physical model of the universe, the shortest distance between 2 points is a straight line in the opposite direction, Danny.
Unbelievable.
Thank you very little.
So I didn't exactly go out to film the actual golf itself. It wasn't really the sport that I was interested in. It was more the paraphernalia, the people, what was going on, signs. I was kind of hoping for some Rolex signs. A few years ago they did one before where we had the golf round here and they had these big sort of Rolex signs up on the road, on the lampposts. Didn't have any of that this time, so everything was all round by the actual golf itself. I did go past the golf where they had all the car parks and the actual golf was being held, the actual course, which took me out a long road, which took me all the way out to Deal. And at Deal, then I saw quite a nice sight, unusual, something you don't normally see. I've seen the guy before. He was at the motor show in London. If you look back through my videos, you will see a video, I think probably 2018, the motor show in London. Now I am actually quite glad I didn't go and see the golf because, as you know, if I've said in videos before, I do tend to get a little bit bitten by mosquitoes. They tend to like me. I think I'm some kind of bloody sugar popsicle for them or something. I don't know what it is. I had one last night, 4 o'clock in the morning. I wake up, I hear the buzzing sound around my ear. I think, what the, well, I know what it is. So I tried finding it, turned all the lights on, saw it a couple of times, tried hitting it, couldn't get it, and then thought it disappeared, it went quiet. I thought, okay, fine. And then I wake up and I've got a bite on my knee, bite on my foot, bite on my neck, another bite up my leg, one on the bottom of my arms, or both arms actually, but a couple of places on my arms. Buggers. So I've gone a bit all out with it. I've gone a bit sort of like, right, I'll get you. Got some mosquito spray and a few other bits, including a little thing that goes, an electronic thing, some bands and all sorts of bits and bobs, because I'm not putting up with it. I've had enough.
No, you motherfucker!
Oh my god, we're gonna die.
And that'll teach them to come in here. The other thing also, actually, we've going slightly back to the sport mode. We've had a sports shop open up recently, local to us. One we haven't had before, because it's Decathlon Sports. We didn't have one before. Thought I'd go in and have a look. Like, you know, I'm super sporty, as you think. Not. But I haven't ridden my bike for a while. And I wanted to go and see what bike bits they had, which they do quite a lot of. And I also bought some lights for it, because I've never really ridden it when it's getting dark. And I've got no lights for it, so I keep meaning to get some. So they had some in there for very cheap. So of course, guess what I bought? A bike lights. They're actually really good. They actually go around the bar or around the fork or somewhere like that. You then fold it over like so. Little button on top. Bosh. You've got your light. Obviously one for the rear, one for the front. So these are really cool, and there's only literally a couple of quid in Decathlon Sports, and they just sort of, you know, although the green is going, I might do the top again because it needs doing, but even on my bike, so they should stand out, and I should remember I've got them, and now I can go out just to be legal. Not that it ever used to bother me when I was younger and I had a bike. I just used to ride on the pavement in the dark and do what I liked, but as I've grown up a bit, I ought to be a bit more sensible, should we say. So I'll try. And I've also found a home. Godzilla's sitting where he needs to be, so he's doing what he needs to do, and that's about it for now. I have got a holiday coming up in the first week of August, so I will get out, do a bit more with that. Hopefully I won't get bitten as much, or I'll try and get rid of it with all the stuff that I've bought, and I'll get out. Obviously I won't have the car to fix it next time, hopefully, so the car passed its MOT. It only needed one light doing, which was the airbag light for the airbag in the seat, which was fixed. And then it sort of went wrong again and fixed again. It was up and down like a yo-yo, but it went off long enough to pass MOT, which is good, because I didn't think, even the guy who doing it, he said, blimey, a car that old and it's only needed one thing for the MOT. He was as surprised as I was. So hopefully, unless anything goes wrong with it, I won't be needing to get stuff done on it during my next holiday. So it's only a week off again in August, so I shall try and get out and do a few bits and bobs, videoing, vlogging, bit of drone photography. I really need to get the Maverick fixed, and I need to get out and do some street photography with the camera. See how that goes.